What's going on, YouTube? Was gonna try to do something, talk about some projects. I just put up a video about my Mitsubishi Pajero that I'm gonna be starting very soon, and I know there was a little bit of a hiatus between videos whenever I was involved with the CC01 Defender, and thought I might want to give you just a little info as to why. I really enjoy this RC stuff, but when it comes down to it, this RC stuff is really just a small part of a mechanical passion, I guess, as far as I'm concerned. And so I went and I got myself a new project. Now this project is a one-to-one project. I had, if anybody knew, I don't know if anybody saw, but I used to drive a VW Jetta that I took on as a project, and bought that car for $500. Wound up selling that car for a really good profit, and so I found myself another one, and so I'm going to show you guys what I got, and I'm hoping nobody will laugh it off, but I found it and just felt drawn to it, had to have it, so we went and got it and stuck it in our driveway. So let me show you what we got. There, right there, sits my new to me 99 Dodge Ram 1500, and let me tell you a little bit about this truck. This truck is awesome. It's 21 years old. Yeah, I got it for a great price. It's missing some clear coat. It's missing some things here and there as far as on the body. But this thing is basically like a brand new truck. And I'll go over a couple of things to show you my point. First off, we got a 5.9 in this thing. This is no 5.2 or the 318 or whatever. This is the bona fide 5.9 in here. She's got a little bit of mileage on her, but the fella that had it before me was building this truck for his son and put new parts all over this thing, and then his son found an S10 that he wanted better than he wanted this. So this truck came up for sale and I dove all over it for the price. A couple of things that are pretty damn solid on it is a power steering setup. There's a high performance PSC performance steering components. There's no lag in the steering on this truck. Every piece of the air conditioning system on this thing has been redone. Outside of the hoses are still, I don't want to say they're factory, but they're a little older. But it's got a new compressor, new condenser, new dryer. Everything on this thing is new as far as that goes. There is a brand new ECM, engine control manual, or what they would refer to as a computer, hanging on the wall back there. Brand new. The steering components on the truck are new. It's been rebuilt. The whole solid axle has been rebuilt from one side to the other. It's got a Bilstien steering stabilizer on it. It has Stryker tubular radius rods on the front end. This thing is a damn monster. It drives like my wife's Cadillac. I swear to God it does. It's solid, it's straight. At 70 miles an hour, this truck is sitting at about 1,700 RPMs, and it's amazing that a truck this old is in this good a shape to me. Got a brand new set of Nitto Terra grapplers, 285s, 285 70/16s, and they were brand new. The guy had just put them on here, and got the original Dodge rims on them, which are probably going to come off and be replaced with something else, but I'm not going to change the rim size. These are 16s and I'm going to stick to 16s. I don't like the big stupid wheels that they're putting out these days, and just want to kind of keep it true to the era. One of the things that I've got to contend with is, like right here on the door pillar here, this is actually like a vinyl decal, black vinyl decal, and over 21 years of sitting in the sun, it has gotten dry and started to flake, along with the clear coat. The clear coat coming off it, but the body's straight as an arrow. I found one small ding in it on the other side, and it just looks like somebody might have tapped it with a shopping cart or something. But I'm just super impressed with it. Already had step bars underneath it. I'm just a solid setup so far. She's 21 years old, but the interior, man, is like damn near cherry. You know, there's one place here that I've got to contend with. That's the little U station for the seat belt where it comes in and out. But for right now, it's fine. No tears in the seats. One teeny tiny one right there, but nothing major. On over to the passenger side. Oh, I got something laying in the seat. And yeah, the headliner. Just about perfect. And here's the biggest thing on these Dodges. The dash pad is like cherry, like absolutely cherry. Now there's only one piece of the interior that I'm gonna have to fix, and that's over there where the glove box door hangs. The two hinges on the outside, there's 3 hinges as you can see there. The 2 on the outside are broken, only has 1 in the center. So I have the glove box in the back seat, under the back seat, which I'm going to hang it up there and make it stationary, because I don't really need it with the console. I'll keep everything, all the paperwork and things like that for it in the console. And yeah, I mean, I just can't believe this truck's been taken care of like it has. And I'm very fortunate to have found it. I swear I am. Spray in bed liner with a toolbox. Of course, that bed liner's seen better days. I'll probably have it redone. Around the back, nothing terrible, just some clear coat just missing. Got one spot right here on the tailgate, which doesn't bother me. It kind of gives her character. as far as I'm concerned, it just doesn't it. But look down the side of this thing. I mean, there's like no places on it that are in bad shape. None at all. I don't know if you agree with that sticker or not. If you do, great. If you don't, I'm sorry, but that's how I am. But this is my baby, and this is going to be my next project, ongoing project. And I'm so happy. She's big, she's ugly, but she's tough, just like me. Look at this. That's not where it stops. When I bought this thing, went down and took a look. We drove an hour and a half roughly to go get it, to go see it. And the fellow that I bought it from, his name was Matt, and he's a great guy. He was retired from the Air Force as an aircraft mechanic, and he was doing mechanical work at a shop where this truck was sitting, where it was being stored at the time. And you thought I was buying one of his children whenever I bought it. But along with everything here, I got another complete 5.9 that has less than 90,000 miles on it, with a TorqueFlite 727 transmission, which won't work in this obviously because it doesn't have a transfer case. But I can always take that transmission and list it and sell it to somebody that may need one. So there's a little extra money there. But the 5.9 that I got with it is all I've already taken it and torn it down. The only thing I found so far is I found one freeze plug behind the bell housing that had a little bit of rot in it. So inside of that motor, I've got it down to where the heads are off, and the only thing I really got to do now is roll it over, pull the pan, you know, pull the pull the mains and pull all the pistons out of it, pull the crankshaft out of it, and it's ready to go to the machine shop. But the plan for that motor is to just I'm just going to put a 270 lift RV towing cam in it, just so I can keep the truck streetable but still have great bottom end power. And when it goes back in, the only addition or the only real upgrade I'm going to do to this motor is I am going to opt to put the Holley Sniper EFI kit on it. It's going to go from it's basically like taking this EFI here, which is like a 2-barrel carburetor, and adding a 4-barrel to it. But I'll be running an air gap intake and a couple other smaller things. It's just going to improve it and, you know, make her a little more happy. This motor's got to breathe in order to make power, so that's the game. That's the goal, is to get more power, get a little more breathing, a little more intake, and a little more exhaust. So we're just going to have a 3-angle valve job done on the very heads that came on this motor. I'm going to have them redone completely, new seats, new seals, new guides, 3-angle valve job, like I said, and then whatever springs come with the cam kit, going to go in there so everything's matched, and then put it on and put a set of shorty headers on it and dual pipe it. Not going to clap it out like some of these damn things that run around here that are ridiculously loud and make no sense, but I'm hoping to give it a really good tone with a crossover pipe, so everything's balanced, and give it the power that it deserves, because this thing is, I've had it for 2 weeks now. No troubles whatsoever. It's just been a phenomenal rig, and I'm looking for really good things, but I do want to make it I do want to keep it streetable, but I also want to be able to use this power to pull car trailer, boat trailer, camper, whatever I want to hook it to, within reason. I'm not trying to go out here and pull a damn bulldozer or something like that, but if we want to go hook to a boat and take it to the lake, we want to be able to do it and not have to worry about it at all. Another big thing that I'm not really sure about yet, though, is when I'm not going to start any kind of body work until next year. That's where a lot of guys mess up. I mean, they do the body work and they carry off. They either spray it at home or they send it to a body shop right in a dead ass part of winter, which is, it's okay, but it's still not a great time to put paint on a vehicle. So I may start body work over the winter, and when I say body work, you know, prepping everything, buying whatever I need. If I want to buy any replacements for, let's say, a hood or whatever, which I probably won't do, but regardless, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I love the original green that comes on these old Dodges. I've always been a stickler. I had a 94 Ram when they first changed the body style to this body style, and it was the exact same color, but mine was a 2-wheel drive. So 2-wheel drive, short box, short cab, just neat little sport truck. Wish it had been 4-wheel drive, but it wasn't. But the thing is I want to, when I get my motor built and I put it in there, I feel it's going to be worthy of a new paint job. But as we all know, if you do any kind of stuff like this, paint is expensive. So I'm going to be looking at things like paint versus maybe a wrap. But if I do a wrap, am I going to go the same color? You know, there's going to be a lot of variables here, but this thing is really going to be fun. I've got a lot of plans for it. Not trying to make a show truck by any means, just trying to make a really good, reliable, safe, fun, and usable tow pig. So there it is, guys. This is why I have been kind of missing. I know a lot of guys don't like Mopars. I'm a diehard Chevrolet guy. Yes, there's a Mustang in the driveway. I am aware of that, but that is not my car. Just deal with it. I'm not a diehard Mopar guy, but I do like these Mopar trucks, and hell, who knows? And I might wind up LS swapping the thing at some point, which has been talked about, but it has not been talked about around my wife, because she would absolutely kill me if she heard me talking about that. But it's a possibility. Who knows? Down the line, I don't know for sure, but give it about 5 years, and you know, we'll see what happens. But I hope you follow. Leave me a comment. You know, if you like the truck, great. If you don't, hey, everybody's got their opinion. drop me some comments what you think what I might need to do, or if you've had problems with yours in the past. Any kind of information that I can get on this thing, I would greatly appreciate. Hey, look guys, we just broke 100 followers, and I know that's not a monumental thing for most YouTube channels, but for mine, I'm pretty stoked about it. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you guys who have come up, taken the time, and decided to give this channel a chance by following us. You guys are awesome. So from my house to yours, God bless you. God bless America. We hope you're safe. We hope you're healthy. And we hope you have a fantastic weekend. We're headed to the beach in the morning. You guys take care. We'll see ya.